Over the last 22 days, I've uploaded 22 videos to this YouTube channel, and the results have fundamentally changed my YouTube, my business, and my life. But other than the external results that I'll share with you in just a second, there's something deeper going on underneath the surface that I found out when I digged a little bit more into my analytics that I think is fundamentally changing how I'm even seeing YouTube and is very revealing to the health of a channel, specifically a channel like a business channel that's selling stuff on YouTube, fundamentally revealing to the health of that channel. First up, just to recap on the basic external stuff that's been happening, my views have quadrupled in the last 22 days. My emails, I believe, have tripled. They might have doubled. I need to look into that. But the amount of emails I'm getting every day or leads have doubled or tripled. And in terms of sales, the average sales I've made this month is $978 per day. And that's with a very suboptimal funnel. That's with the only program that's available right now is a couple $100, basically. What I want to share with you now is some crazy stuff that's happening beneath the surface that I think is going to be very revealing to you. So let's get into it. Here's a graph. This is what I used to see YouTube like, and now it's completely changed, and that's all on the other side of this paper. But first, let me show you what I used to see YouTube like. You've got views here, we got time, this is like a year. This is what I would see. And I would be looking at the views on my channel and being like, this is bad. This is good. And that would pretty much be the extent of it. I would release a video, like 1 in 10 or whatever videos would pop off and get 200,000 views. And then the other videos would get 4,000 views or 6,000 views. And I would always be trying to make videos that popped off and hit 200,000 views or more. And whenever that didn't happen, I was like, no, the world's ending, this sucks. You know, I'm not making good videos, and why can't I do this? And whenever it did happen, I'd be like, life's good, business is good, it's all up from here. Personally, this was a bit distressing, and it was because I was just in this wrong way of seeing YouTube in the first place. But also business-wise, it really wasn't optimal because I was building and focusing on the wrong kind of viewers. So let me explain. Welcome to how I see YouTube now. You can find this graph in your channel if you go to audience by watch behavior. And this is what this represents. Now, the time here now is 30 days rather than 1 year. So I'm literally just going to show you what's happened to my audience in the last 30 days since I've been doing this daily uploading. So what we have here, this 46,000 is my audience of new viewers. So we're going to put that here. New. And this was on June the 24th or something. So a month ago. And this represented, this pool of people are people who have seen one video. That's it. So this is the audience, the percentage of my audience, that have seen one of my videos. And it's 80%. And the reason why this was high is because I was sort of riding the wave still of one of these videos that had popped off recently. And what was happening is that a lot of cold viewers were just coming into my channel. Down here, we've got casual viewers. And these are people who have seen more than one of your videos in the last 5 to 6 months. And this was 18% of my audience. And then down here were the regs. People who have seen more than one of my videos for more than 6 months. So people who have known about me for more than 6 months, seen more than one of my videos, and that was 1.3% of my audience. So this can look exciting and interesting when one of those videos pops off. But what it means is just loads of new people are seeing your videos and then not watching anymore. That's what it means, especially if these two are low. And what that means for business is that it's really not doing much for your business at all. The reason for this is because if you want somebody to buy from you, i.e. join your coaching program, buy a low ticket course, even buy a t-shirt, interact with your business more than just looking at your channel, or watching your videos, you need them to consume quite a lot of your content quite quickly, ideally. There was a study done by Google a long time ago that still holds true, which is it's kind of worked out that audiences usually consume around 7 hours of content before they buy something. Now, this can be a lot shorter, it can be longer, but on average, this benchmark holds true. And what it means is that people either need to see a few long podcasts of you, or they need to see lots of little videos or tons of short little videos. Now, we can manipulate these. Some people have, they have 2 hours. They only need 2 hours of watch time before somebody buys. Other people need hundreds of hours, right? But it's an interesting idea that cold viewers generally don't buy. And then warm viewers, i.e. people, casual viewers or regular viewers, do buy. Meaning that my audience was fundamentally quite unhealthy. An analogy here that I quite enjoy is a body recomposition. And so the new viewers, this isn't a bulletproof analogy, but you get the idea. The new viewers could represent fat, and then the casual and regular viewers could represent muscle. Now, I don't want to say fat is bad, new equals bad. That's not the point I'm making. But I want to show you how my channel has done a body recomposition in the last 30 days to make it much more healthy. So, what's happened? The new viewers have done this. The casual viewers have done this. And the regular viewers have done this. What does that mean? Let's put that into words and numbers. The new viewers are now 34,000 people. The casual viewers have gone up to 20,000 people. And the regular viewers have gone up to 1,700 people. Percentage-wise, this is now 61%. The casual viewers are now 35%. And the regular viewers are now 3%. What's happened to the overall number of people watching, the overall audience? It's actually stayed exactly the same. And so you might look at this and be like, Thomas, what are you ranting and raving about? Your audience is the same size, mate. No, it's not. It's fundamentally not. I mean, it is, but it's different. If I've doubled my casual viewers, i.e. people who have watched more than one video within the last 6 months, and more than doubled my regular people, these are the people who buy, right? And so the channel's become fundamentally much more healthy through daily uploading. And this is where things get really interesting. You might have a YouTube channel where, I don't know, you've got 50,000 subscribers or 100,000 subscribers, and you're like, cool, it's time to do a launch. And maybe I'm launching a low ticket program, which is $300. When you launch, like 100,000 people aren't going to buy. Like, how many people are going to buy? Probably between 30 and maybe 1,000. Like, it's a pretty big range, but it'll be somewhere in that range. Meaning that if you do 30 people at $300, you've made $9,000 through your audience of, let's say, 100,000 people. But if your audience, rather than 700 regular viewers, you have 1,700 regular viewers, or rather than 10,000 casual viewers, you have 20,000 casual viewers, the quality of that audience is fundamentally changed. And so instead of having 30 people, you might have 300 people buy, which means you've made $90,000, right? Or you might have 1,000 people buy, meaning you've made $300,000. And that isn't because you've got a bigger audience. It's because you've fundamentally changed the composition of your audience. You've gained muscle. I hope that helps you change how you see YouTube. It's changed how I'm seeing YouTube. And it's really, really exciting as to how things are going to go in the future, maintaining this ratio and growing things from here. If you want to see another video talking about my daily upload schedule and how I'm actually maintaining that from a productivity-wise perspective, you can go ahead and check this video out next. I'll see you there.